very expensive project, which is being done completely at the wrong time, as passenger numbers on the railways are down to a quarter of their normal level. Instead, it should be spent on regional projects such as Manchester to Liverpool, improving the lot of commuters in those areas.
Greens love railways. My partner works on the railways. We go on holiday by railway all the time. But this is not your usual railway. HS2 is actually a super fast railway which can't go around corners, and so it's cut a swathe through our countryside, destroying environment, destroying SSSIs, and I think it's going to be a disaster. Plus, from a carbon neutral point of view, it won't be carbon neutral for over a century, so it is not any sort of green solution.
I think the case undoubtedly is weakened by the fact that there are fewer people travelling.
Even if commuting does reduce, there will still be a need to provide more capacity.
There's no question we do need more rail capacity. The biggest problem is that it's too gold-plated. It's over the top, and it doesn't actually solve the very things that most rail passengers need. Only 7% of passengers in the UK travel long distance. You can still deliver an awful lot more on the existing rail net with things such as digital signalling, with longer trains, with better use, segregation of the tracks between freight trains, etc., and by infilling with certain pinch points rather than investing in this sort of rather too long vanity project. So it's poor commuters who live in the satellite towns and commute into Liverpool, Sheffield, Leeds, Manchester every day that end up with a grotty service that takes forever. The other point here is, remember, HS2 was originally sold to us as about speed. That argument then changed to capacity. Now the argument seems to be it's about British supporting the British construction industry. So the argument seems to change the whole time. We've actually lost sight of what it was all about in the first place. I think we need to actually start from scratch and look at where the priorities are. And I don't think the current proposal for £100 billion plus high-speed rail network on a relatively short distance, linking major cities, is really what people want.